Hi guys, welcome to the show today. This is still Juliet. Today I have on the show Priscilla. She is the CEO of ScaledAI. She's here to give us more insights into her business. Hi Priscilla, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you for coming. So Priscilla, I would like to know what motivated you to start your company.
So in 2021, I took this course, strategic management, and I business school, right? And it was in that course that I discovered really that companies that are successful because they plan to be successful.
Sure.
And it was such an enlightening moment for me. So it was right then that I knew I wanted to do consulting. And I thought then that I wanted to, work for the big fours and all of that. But then that same year, I was somewhere, and then I was in a room, and in that room there was a business owner, entrepreneur, small business, and she was talking to a client, and somehow they were talking about prices, and the business owner says to the client, honestly, I don't know how I'm doing my prices. I just be doing vibes, quote. AKA, I don't know how I'm pricing my products. And that was quite a shock for me. So I remember I asked her, so how do you make sure that you're not running at a loss?
Yeah.
And she didn't know. And to me, that was like a light bulb that came on in my head. I realized that there are a lot of business owners that are very passionate, about what they do. They're very passionate to deliver the service that they do, but they don't have that business background, and they are basically almost how do I say this? They're running at a loss, or they're mismanaging their business because they don't have that expertise. So that's when I knew that, okay, I do want to do consulting, but not for the big fours.
Okay.
I want to do consulting for small businesses.
Oh, so you're majorly focusing on the startups?
Yes, startups, small businesses, emerging businesses. For example, one of our current clients is more on the medium size. Versus small, but our niche really are minority-owned businesses that are starting up or have been around for a bit. But yeah, so that's the.
Oh, okay. So apart from the pricing, is there any other service that you provide, or is just the pricing that you provide for the businesses?
Oh yeah, no, that's just how I discovered that I wanted to start a consulting company. But today, and then that was Destined Consulting. That's what I was called then. But since then, I met my co-founder and we started ScaledAI. And so today, ScaledAI is really a consulting company. We provide various services, one of them being tech consulting. And before I even list the services that we provide, our mission really is just to give or empower small businesses, especially minority owned, with what they need in order to break big. So we did a bit of research, especially my co-founder during her MBA and myself too, and together we did research because we wanted to understand why minority-owned businesses tend not to succeed, or they tend to shut down after a few years. And we found there are a couple of things, one of them being, of course, the business acumen, access to technology, or even the technology, being technology savvy, right? And HR and access to funding. So we found these four to be the biggest things. And really today, ScaledAI, that's what we are tackling. So we're tackling the technology side. A lot of small-owned businesses don't use the latest technology because they don't know how. They don't feel confident. They're intimidated by AI and all of these things, right? Artificial intelligence. So what we're coming in is to democratize really the access to technology by bringing it to them in a way that they can understand. So through training, and even just the consulting side of things is we're identifying how technology can help their business, how technology can improve their services, rendering their services to be more lean or to be more efficient. There's that side, and then of course training them on how to use the technology. So yeah, so technology consulting. We also provide HR services. Again, going back to the reasons why a lot of businesses fail, because it's just one person doing everything, right? And a lot of businesses don't know, a lot of small businesses don't know that there's so much help available out there, like wage subsidies, for example. But before you even ask for wage subsidy, how are you going to hire the person? How are you going to make sure you're hiring the right person and that you're setting them up for success through good training and whatnot? So a lot of small business owners, they don't have the time to do all of that. So we're taking that weight off their shoulder by providing this comprehensive HR package from recruitment to onboarding, and including as well wage subsidies that we can help them apply for them to offset a bit of the initial costs of hiring the person. So that's another service. We also provide marketing services, quite straightforward, as well as just overall management consulting.
Yeah. Okay. When you say AI, you kind of everybody's AI for like AI is most like the trendy thing right now. So that brings me to this question: do you have like an AI, is it software or system that automates this whole process, or the person works directly with a human? How do you do the work?
That's a good question. So the idea, the goal is to develop an AI based software. That's actually why we call ourselves Scaled AI, because we knew that's really what we want. The end goal, exactly. Okay. However, being new in the industry, we have to spend some more time understanding what's out there and really what the issues are. We had a theory of what we thought, what the issues were in terms of processes for small businesses. But as we get to work with these business owners, we're really understanding that, okay, we're basically doing requirement elicitation. So we're really, as we're working with these business owners, we're really understanding what needs they have that AI can fix. So what's happening is, let's say we're working with a restaurant and we're looking for a way to improve a specific process. We want to make it faster. We go and search for a technology that can help, that's AI based, preferably. Yeah. But we'll find that, the options that are available are either missing some features, and especially for us, our mission being we want any small business owner to be able to use it. We find that a lot of them are not user friendly. So we're really gathering all these information so that we can now come up with our own system, or software rather.
Okay. Do you work with a particular niche, or you work with every industry?
Yeah, so we actually started with a niche, but now we're expanding. So we're working with every industries really. Okay. We started off with the food industry, so food services and food stores, and but today, like I said, we are open to every industry. Like for example, one of our clients right now is a skincare company.
And what makes you stand out, without the services you provide? There are other companies providing the same service, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what makes your company stand out from every other company when it comes to all this?
So internally and client-facing, we do have our uniqueness, our unique value that we're adding. But I do want to say that when it comes to Canada, or if I can just speak for Alberta at least, a consulting company that really wants to help small businesses grow, down to even how the pricing of the pricing of services are, I think we're really the only ones doing that. Because a lot of small businesses want consulting services, but the thing is they can't afford them. So what we've done is we've designed a payment system, or payment options that are adapted or that are tailored for small business owners, so that they can still afford consulting services that are world-class and that will actually help them scale. So that's really one uniqueness. And the fact that it is our niche, we really are able to understand what in real life, what small businesses, what are their challenges, And that's really what we're trying to bring them out of versus, bringing methodologies that large companies are using that small businesses will not relate to.
Okay.
Right? So other than us, people that tend to give these services are non-for-profits. Really, it's really just non-for-profits that you'll see will help small businesses.
Yeah.
However, there's obviously a downside of using a free service. The expertise sometimes is not as detailed, or there's a wait time, or there's so many limitations with non-for-profits, right? So we're really the only ones doing what we do.
Oh, okay. And if someone wants to, or a business wants to reach out to your company, what's the best way to reach out to you for your services? One maybe wants to book a time. What's the best way to reach you?
Our website for sure, so ScaledAI.ca, and or they can send us an email directly to getscaled@ScaledAI.ca.
Oh, okay. And when you're not working for Get Scale, what do you do to relax and have fun?
Oh, what do I do to relax and have fun? I spend a lot of my time at church, to be honest, and that's kind of how I have fun.
That's how you relax.
Yeah, that's how I relax. That's how I have fun. I have a very dear church family that's very dear to me.
Yeah.
So being with them, and of course being with my blood family as well, is really how I spend my time having fun and relaxing. Yeah, that's, I know. Now I've noticed when people ask me, what do you do for fun? I'm like, what do I do for fun? But I've realized that is my way of having fun.
Yeah, whatever works for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, reach out to ScaledAI.ca and send a message. And when you want to, when a client signs up, do you give like a 30 minutes consultation to assess the business? How does it work?
Yeah, so good question. What we do actually is our consultations are paid.
Okay.
So it's in 1 hour consultation where we go through whatever the business is interested in. Say it's marketing services, so we're going to assess, and whatever the outcome of that consultation is, whether we decide, we're going to provide a service or not, the business is going to walk away with recommendations that are actionable.
Okay.
So that's why we charge for a consultation.
So even if you don't go on with you guys, at least you have something to take away from.
Exactly.
The
yes,
okay.
They'll have even a bit of a pathway to getting to where they want to, and that's very valuable information that we're giving. So it is a paid consultation.
Oh, okay. All right, head on to ScaledAI.ca and book an appointment, and she will sure get back to you. Thank you very much, Priscilla, for joining us. Are you on social media?
Yes, I am.
Instagram, what's the handle?
Instagram, it's Priscilla.bieni, Bieni.
Okay.
On LinkedIn, it's Priscilla Ange, which is my last name.
Okay.
And everywhere else, it's Priscilla Bieni.
Oh, okay. All right. Get in touch with Priscilla and let her give you the best service. Thank you very much for joining us today. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right.